Hello and welcome to the TCF Morning Show. It is Wednesday, November 27th. It is our last show of the week. We're taking a little break off here for Thanksgiving. One of us will not be able to maybe speak tomorrow night coherently. So we weren't going to name who that could be. But we're going to take tomorrow night off, enjoy ourselves on the night before Thanksgiving, which is one of the more fun nights of the year for myself because we always get together with some buddies. If you can tell, Matt at schools_01, he's a little pumped up right now. Duke is, what's the score, Matt?
Tied up with 10 seconds. Jones has the ball.
Let's go.
He shoots. No good. Out of bounds, and no, it's not out of bounds. Holy shit, they missed the layup. They missed the layup late. Duke missed the layup going overtime against Stephen F. Austin.
Live reaction, people.
God. Oh, my God.
You got to love it.
This isn't quite Lehigh and Mercer in the tournament, but this is damn close. Cameron Indoor. In the house at the Rat, Bill. Oh, my God. Let's go.
Instant is, in a rebuilding phase. I don't think they're...
The Lumberjacks, man. They're always hacking. They're always hacking at it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're historically a good program, but, they weren't how high they were. I could be wrong about this, but they got a new coach a couple
years ago. I forgot that one.
Yes, that coach
really
left, though. Yeah, the big guy that actually looked like a lumberjack.
Yeah. He kind of had, curly-ish blonde hair. That guy was really good. I can't
no one does.
I know that.
No one remembers.
We also got.
Sorry, we checked the entry.
We also got. It's fine. We got Boomy at Boomy TCF also joining the show. Thank you to our sponsors, the Muddy Otter. Thank you to the Muddy Otter. They are based out of the Lake of the Ozarks. It is a married couple, Hannah and Mitch Prentice. They do it out of their garage. Handmade woodwork and pottery. Go to their Instagram, the Muddy Otter. Go to Facebook, the Muddy Otter, or go to their website, themuddyotter.com. Check it out. Beautiful stuff from beautiful people. We love Muddy Otter. Be thankful for Muddy Otter over Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Let's get into one. It's mostly going to be me and Matt. But Akeem Hicks gets mad on ESPN 1000. It kind of stemmed last year. He went on he always goes on the Waddle and Sylvia show during the season. And last year they were talking about Khalil Mack and how that added to their team, and he kind of got a little mad about it, saying how there was other guys on the defense and they were a good defense before. He always it always seemed like he was a little bit. He kind of didn't like the questions they were given.
He's like a chip on his shoulder kind of guy.
They were talking. Akeem was talking about how that he. They're not losing on purpose. They're not trying to lose on purpose, which we understand that. That's no professional athlete is trying to lose on purpose.
Yeah, unless you're on the Bengals.
No.
They might be trying to lose on purpose.
But Waddle made a joke about how you could tell it was in a joking way about how, you didn't also mean to get your arm stuck between two defender or offensive players, and he dislocated his elbow, which was one of the grosser videos. Only to be topped by Danny Trevathan, another gross injury.
Oh.
But he got mad about it, said, this is professional athlete. Coming from a guy, Tom Waddle, played, 5 years for the Bears?
I think six or seven. I think it was 6
Took
or
some
7,
of the
I thought.
Biggest hits you'll see in just coming across.
YouTube
he was Wes Welker before Wes Welker, going across the middle, getting just absolutely destroyed.
He used to get blown up.
The John Madden pretty much throwing out every kind of metaphor you could throw out about that with the smelling salts and stuff like that. I just think it's one of these things that it just keeps making this Bears team look like they keep defending themselves.
Let's not also lose sight of the fact that Tom Waddle is probably one of the most respected radio people in the city of Chicago.
Yeah,
of all the people that I could think of,
he doesn't do the clickbaity bullshit, type of radio, that kind of stuff. It's not what he's about. He tries to do it the right way. He tries to have a decent.
And you could tell. I mean, he
seriously.
It was such a joking match.
There's literally no one I don't think there's anybody on the planet that dislikes Tom Waddle.
No.
Like,
I'm not even. I
you
still
make.
like and enjoy Tom Waddle.
And it's one of those things. It's like of all the guys on 1,670 for him to get mad at, he's gonna get mad at Tom Waddle. That's kind of
Right.
Yeah.
weird to me.
What's even worse about it too, though, his tweets after the interview. Like he kept it going, and it's like he
Yeah,
doubled
he was like
down.
they baited me into it, and then I
They
did it. Good
baited
job,
me.
guys.
They baited you into what?
Baited you into
Baited you
talking
into
about.
what?
He said something. It was just so like. Why would you get defensive
Like
about that?
how soft is this? Where he goes, he tweets, "Don't joke about someone's nearly season-ending injury. It's just not funny. Shouldn't have well, but quote to err is human, to forgive is divine." Shut up, dude. Give me a
So
break.
soft, man. That's just thin skin. That's all it is.
And then when let's see, when he tweeted out the baited me right into a good work, Sylvie came back and tweeted back and said there was no getting you. We don't bait any of our guests. Not how we work. The relationships we built with Chicago athletes over 13 years we've been on the air, second to none. It was a simple misunderstanding. #respect. Hicks responds to that and says, "Your actions speak for themselves." Shut up.
Dude, what a
On
clown.
air and with other athletes has no bearing when it comes to right and wrong. And you making light of a serious injury is not what athletes come on the show for. Shut up. How weak is that? That's as soft of a fucking comment I've ever fucking seen from an NFL player.
It's so soft,
just
man.
add-
Like
you can
That is
just
just-
add-
It's not even taking a joke. It's just like understanding like common like language and dialect with another human being. It's not even learning how to take a joke. Like this isn't a sense of humor thing. This is a learning how to converse and understand in like context with somebody else that you're talking to. Like this is pathetic.
Just add this to the amount of bad interviews, press conferences that the Bears have had this year. Just add it to the list. I mean, it's just been a downfall. It just adds to the frustration of Bears fans. But let's move on to the Blackhawks and the Stars. Blackhawks 3-0 win against the
Good job
Stars.
tonight.
They look good. Corey Crawford looking good. I think we got the best pair of goalies in the league. Did you guys by chance see
Best soundbite of any goalie
When
in
they-
the league, by the way.
they were
last
going-
time, if anybody heard what Leonard said.
he said that some of the media or fans were talking about how he hasn't been doing well in shootouts. That is Robin Leonard.
Leonard.
He was saying because he's been one of the best first to third period goalies in the league. I mean, he is by save percentage the best goalie in the league, and he airs it all out. He lets it go, and I think I love that. I love when a hockey player just lets it fly. I don't know why.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, the Blackhawks have two goalies that have like a 92 or higher save percentage right now, and there's teams in the NHL that don't have one goalie with a 91, 92 save percentage. So, it's frustrating that their record sits where it's at and they have the goalies that are playing the way they do. But, at the same time, it's definitely something positive to build off of. I think they're headed in the right direction, at least.
One thing I think, too, that we can consider with the depth of goalies is, come where the Hawks are maybe sitting in the 7th or 8th spot in the playoff. Maybe we can package one of those for not
absolutely,
to a team that maybe needs a goalie for a playoff run. Probably somebody in the East because you're not going to deal with somebody in the West if you're still fighting for a playoff spot yourself. But if you got an asset, you got to deal from it. And when you're short on defensemen like they are, especially from the defenseman stay-at-home variety, they could use a guy that could help solidify the back end.
In the same
having an
breath,
asset like that can help carry a team in a playoff.
Absolutely. In the same breath that I was thinking, if you do have two goalies and you decide not to make the move near the deadline, you're talking about a long NHL season with a guy like Corey Crawford who's had his years in the net, who's been there for a while. If he needs, you have, two guys you can kind of mix and match when you want to play them and what situations you want to play them in. So you're not killing these guys just to get into a playoff spot and then have a dead goalie at the end of the year. So I think it's, you're good looking either way.
I also worry too about, if you do make the playoffs, which one you start?
Oh, I mean, there's got to be situational. Yeah, exactly.
It's a great problem to have, but you could alleviate that problem and then fortify it elsewhere too. Is all I'm saying. So I think a trade is something to consider at some point. I doubt it's going to be Leonard at this point. I really don't.
I actually agree with you. I think Leonard's the better goalie.
It seems like the way that they've, they spent some money on him in free agency, brought in a top tier goalie to fortify Crawford with the injury history he's dealt with the last couple of seasons. He's lived up to it, and he's lived up to the billing. It's the kind of guy the Islanders. They're a very good team last year. They're obviously smoking hot right now.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
and don't seem to be missing him, but they do, I think, in some aspects. And I think a guy like that is, he's the quality type of goalie. And like you said, if he doesn't like playing the shootouts, he doesn't like goaltending during a shootout, you're not gonna have to worry about that.
No.
Definitely.
For now, we'll keep the two better goalies in the league. Let's get in.
Yeah, like you said, good problem to have, Zach. You're absolutely right.
Before we get into Thanksgiving,
hey guys, I know this is a little off topic, but I gotta ask: did you see the report about Jerry Reinsdorf being pissed off about the start to the bowl season?
I don't care. Do something about it then. It doesn't matter.
That's what the rumor is. Is that
I understand.
This could be Paxton's dad sitting on the hot stove.
But I don't care until something is actually done about any employee that works in like the higher offices of the White Sox or the Bulls. Then I don't care. I mean, you can say whatever you want. That story means nothing to me until something actually is done. For now, that's just him. That's him buying.
It kind of scratches me where I itch right now. Just like with nothing going for the Bulls, like at least give me some like drama or like at least.
They do this. They say they say this stuff.
I am being optimistic here.
Side of that.
But let's
not lose sight of that.
What was that, Matt?
I said let's not lose sight of him. We need an optimist in the group. Everybody.
But I understand. If you over the years, prove it to me. I'm tired of hearing about it. You're just.
I know. I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
But
at least it takes our attention away from them being absolutely horrible on the basketball court and having a coach that doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground.
Speaking of things we don't really want to talk about, Bears Lions preview. Bears, it's a must win. I don't really know what else to say. And then Lions, they may have their undrafted free agent playing instead of Jeff Driscoll. We don't know yet. So. That's what it is. Let's move on to some fun things. Top 3 Thanksgiving Day food.
Real fun. Let me give you a quick update. This is quite fun as well. 7 seconds left, tie game. Stephen F. Austin just forced a shot clock violation at the ball.
Let's go.
Who wants to go? I'll let Matt go first on the foods. Matt, what's your number 1 top Thanksgiving Day food?
The top food, I'm not a huge turkey guy. I like it. I'll eat it. I'm not
I respect that.
Guy. It's far from the tier of meats and the protein variety. However, I am a large of the mashed potatoes that my grandmother used to make. God rest her soul. All right. Mother-in-law makes a very good batch of mashed potatoes as well, and that's what I'll be frequenting on Thursday. So I'll be hitting that. Mashed potatoes, I think it's cooked by the right person. I think it's important. If it's cooked by the right person,
good call.
They can be very general. If you have just your normal mashed potato. Oh my God, it's over. Stephen F. Austin wins the buzzer. They had a breakaway.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh my God, Stephen F. Austin wins by a time. Here we go. Bye-bye.
Down go the Dukies.
Is Coach Kagan, is his back okay? Does he look okay?
Tomorrow morning. Surgery on Thursday.
All right, Boomy. What's
schedule.
your food?
All right, Matt. I actually agree with Matt. I'm not a turkey guy, but that's why I got to take my number 1 overall. Is definitely a good honey glazed ham. A nice, and I don't even like shaved cold deli ham. That is like the bottom. I'd rather eat bologna than cold ham. But warm sliced ham, I'm all about it. I'm thinking that.
What a way for Stephen F. Austin to win. A breakaway layup.
This is amazing. They're crying.
They just want to break away.
Their players are crying on the floor.
Coach K looks.
National title.
Coach K is just frozen. Coach K is frozen right now. He looks so mad. He's not even talking to the other coaches.
There's so many gifs that be made.
Oh my
with
god!
the crowd reactions
I can
right now.
see
This
it.
is
Hey, I
amazing.
can see the headline now.
Oh my god!
Coach K says that Stephen F. Austin celebrated too much on their court after being the #1 team in the nation.
On Coach K court. This is amazing. This is what I needed tonight.
This is a dream for Matt. My top
Thanksgiving week.
My
miracle.
#1 food, stuffing. A good stuffing at Thanksgiving. I love a good stuffing.
I don't hate it. That's the obvious number 2 behind a quote batch of mashed potatoes made by the right person.
So Matt, what is your number 2?
All right, Zach.
No, we'll just go.
No. You get to go. We'll snake it.
Yeah, definitely snake it. I can't use stuffing. This is every man for themselves here. So it's
Yes.
Mount Rushmore.
Once it's off the table, it's off the table.
My number 2, cheesy potatoes. A good cheesy potato.
Damn.
You guys let me go. You should have stopped
the cubed ones? Like the cubed ones?
I don't care.
No, shredded all day.
Browns,
Shredded
Whatever
hash
it
brown
is.
potato.
Okay.
With cheesy potatoes. However you
The
can get it.
cubed ones have done right. Can be better, but I'm more consistently the shredded are better.
My mother-in-law also makes a ridiculously good cheesy cubed hash brown casserole.
Oh.
It's phenomenal. My aunt and uncle do it at Christmas too. Something similar, dude.
The
Things
only
like
time
you
that
can just eat
cube
all
can
day
get
long.
messy-
Literally eat them all day long.
Yeah, I agree. The only time that worries me is like I said, the consistency is like it feels like I've never had a bad shredded cheesy potato, but I have had a bad cube because the cubed potatoes were not cooked all the way and they're a little hard in the middle. So it's kind of line in the
Totally fair.
in that balance.
Totally fair point.
All
Totally
right,
fair point.
Boomy.
I have no argument for that.
All right, my number 2. This is I'm gonna have to do it. I gotta go mac and cheese, man. I'm a big mac and cheese. It might be. I know it might be cliche.
Censor me out.
No, we're not censoring that.
No, I do love a good mac. Now, I got to ask you guys this. Are you more of a mac and cheese guy or a shells and cheese guy?
Mac and cheese. I like the shells.
I'm an all of the above.
Yeah, I think I don't discriminate.
All right, Matt.
I
Before
think that was. Oh, I'm sorry.
before I give you your second and third picks, somebody on our Moneyline podcast just is going nuts about Stephen F. Austin winning. I don't know who that could be.
It's not me.
Dethrones the Blue Devils.
It's not me.
Oh, it's not you?
I swear to God. It's not me.
Oh,
I'm focused on this podcast
because
right now.
it must be
And the
Pigoy because
interviews
he
that are
threw out.
going on.
They
Probably
were
Pigoy.
27.
Because Stephen F. Austin just beat Duke.
They were 27 and a half.
27-point
They were
dogs.
plus 8,500 on the money line.
Holy hell!
I love my life.
Dude,
tonight.
imagine
I love
putting
America.
like $10.
I love the state of Texas. I love that Stephen F. Austin himself helped liberate the fine state of Texas against the tyrannical Republic of Mexico during the Alamo. God bless Texas. Everything's bigger in the South.
The stars and stripes are big and
And
bright.
like I said, if you didn't know, Matt's a big North Carolina fan.
Yes.
Dude, that's crazy though. If you
We're all. Stephen
imagine
F.
putting
Austin
$10
fans
on
tonight,
the
folks.
on that,
Big lumberjack
you should have
guy.
hit that money line.
This is America's team, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go on a run.
His
now.
wife is bawling. The Stephen F. Austin coach's wife is absolutely in
Oh, I thought you said Coach.
is in tears. God bless.
I thought you said
What a-
Coach
what a
K was
sweetheart.
crying.
Oh, he
is.
is.
God, I
He's
don't know.
crying to the NCAA for making a schedule this very difficult team at home in November.
Stephen F. Austin,
In his
27 and a
rat
half point underdog.
This basketball team that we've developed is full of freshmen, and we have such a hard time early on in the season.
That's spot on, Matt.
That's what it.
That is really good.
All right, but Matt, let's get into your
I can't stand that guy.
your second and
All
third.
right, you ripped my heart out with taking mac and cheese.
Sorry, bud, I had to.
Mac and cheese was my kid's first phrase that he ever uttered was mac and cheese. I'm not gonna lie. So that one, I'm I'm going to the desserts then. I'm going to take a nice good slice of pecan pie. My
Oh,
family,
good choice.
My
I
family
respect that more than a pumpkin pie choice. I love that.
Pumpkin. I like pumpkin. I don't hate any pie, but most,
Pumpkin's
especially
gonna be
my
my
dad's
3.
side, is all from the South. They're all from the South.
Ah,
So I've got a very Southern kind of feel to my Thanksgiving. A lot of
I
biscuits,
respect
a lot
that.
of a lot of slow roasted everything, a lot of slow
Yep.
cooked. We get it's grandma's. However, pecan pie was fantastic that she did. The third one, and it's probably I'm going to get roasted for this one, I'm sure, but give me a good corn casserole.
I don't
Really
mind
I
it.
don't disagree.
I look at it.
Really
Like
buttery.
the corn and the cornbread.
I look at it and I
Yeah,
say,
but like
maybe I could eat that. I usually never do, but I look at it and say maybe.
I
very
always put it
good
on my
when you
plate,
do.
but I rarely have room for it.
it's a fantastic addition to a pile of mediocre mashed potatoes. Like if you're at a place that's just got decent mashed potatoes, throw some corn on there, throw some corn casserole on there. You will not be disappointed. I can
All right,
promise. you
Boomy,
that.
let's get your third before
I
I have
love
to
that.
just break your heart.
All right. Well, this may or may not be a liked product, and it's actually one that I've kind of like over the years, and that is a good green bean casserole. I don't know what it is. I hated green bean casserole growing up, but now I love the crunchy
That's
onion
a
things on
negative.
top.
God.
No,
You could have
no,
waited till the fourth round.
I'm so happy. I'm
No,
so happy that
you
my
guys are
number
missing
3.
out.
My number 3 is pumpkin pie, right? And your stupid.
you can
face.
have pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is
I
so
know, I know.
overrated.
That you don't.
Bill Wennington.
I can't.
Strawberry jam on your head.
You know what I want?
Pumpkin pie is so overrated.
Green bean casserole is just what?
The fact that green bean casserole went off the board before pumpkin pie is a shame.
I can't.
I stand by my pick. I'm not the biggest pumpkin pie guy.
Well, I'm not saying
I gotta
pumpkin. I'm
figure,
saying
you
that
guys-
there's a lot of things.
You guys have shared quite a few. You guys have shared quite a few Thanksgiving dinners together, correct?
A lot of Thanksgiving
Okay.
dinners.
Since I was
So
born.
does green bean casserole even is so when you're going back for we'll say round 3 at like 7:30, what is more likely to be left? Green bean casserole or pumpkin pie?
Green bean casserole.
I wouldn't know. I don't eat pumpkin pie, so I
It's
don't
green
even look
bean
for it.
casserole because guess what? If there's a
The proof
pumpkin
is
pie,
in the
I
pudding.
already ate.
There's also a lot less pumpkin pie than there is green bean casserole.
But
It's not a proportional argument.
I'll bring you
But it's-
next
it's an
time. I'm
argument
bringing
nonetheless.
3.
That's fine. I know I know I'm in the
I'll
minority
eat
in the fact that
every
I
single
don't like pumpkin
in your
pie.
face. I'm gonna send on Thursday. I'm gonna send you. I'm
Anything
gonna
that
send
you have to put a mountain of whipped cream on to make it taste good does not taste good in the first place. If it was good, you wouldn't need whipped cream.
Why do you need crisp?
That's
Why do you
the
need
only
crispy?
argument.
It's part of the
Why do you
recipe,
need crispies
you
on top of
idiot.
your stupid green beans then?
It's part of the
Only-
recipe.
So is whipped cream.
The whipped cream argument. The whipped cream argument is the only argument that an anti-pumpkin pie person can make. That's
I
the
don't
only
need.
one.
I don't.
But it
I,
doesn't
It's a
matter.
valid
I
argument.
don't put the whipped cream
because
on there.
it's seasonal. It doesn't matter.
You're
It's-
lying.
it's an
There's
invalid
no way you
argument
don't.
because it's
No,
seasonal.
I don't.
You can only make that argument in like June.
I don't. I eat.
All right, now I do have to
Plain.
throw this one out, one that didn't get brought up. How do you guys feel about the cranberry stuff? Are you guys
No.
Are you guys in on
I'm
cranberry
out.
sauce
Gross.
or?
Looks gross.
Yeah,
Okay.
very out.
Well, here we go again. This is where I go back to my mother-in-law. And I before I got married, before I was going to my wife's Thanksgiving, rotating kind of every other year, whatever we were doing. I was never a cranberry sauce guy. I was like, all we have. I don't even know if we ever had it at like my family's Thanksgiving. I don't remember seeing it. But my wife was always big into it. And it just sounds like trash. Like you see this little Jello jiggler looking thing. That's got
Yeah,
things around
it's
it
like
with
ribbed from
aluminum
the can.
Right. But then I went to her Thanksgiving one year, and I want to say it was either last year or 2 years ago. Her mom started making her own cranberry sauce like from scratch, and oh my god, like
That I respect.
that takes things to a different level. Like she does something to it. It's not bitter like normal
No.
cranberries. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's almost like that blueberry compote that you see on like waffles. Like it's just like a syrupy, sweet deliciousness. It's actually not bad. I don't use a ton of it, but I do put it on turkey. I'll say that.
Okay.
Negative from me. Let's move on to everyday Madden ratings, Thanksgiving edition. We're all gonna give out one here. You guys want to do one? One will work.
Yeah, that should.
And then we'll
work.
do a bonus one from Matt's wife that she has for us. Mine, napping. And what I'm meaning is napping in a family situation with you got kids, you got things going on. I would say I'm about, on Thanksgiving, I'm about an 89 because I am
Oh boy.
hungover, very hungover, and I need to sleep. So that's usually not. Usually that's just like my body telling myself to shut it down. But yeah, mine about 89. Boomy's probably like a 0.
I am the worst. I nap maybe 3 times a year.
You always know Boomy's sick if he's napping.
Yes, that's the one time like we talked about this a couple times. I got. Yeah, and even then, I haven't decided if I'm going back to bed this when I go. I mean, I have to be up in 4 hours to take him to the airport as we record this. But there's also a really good chance I don't nap tomorrow. But like, I'm literally maybe a 1.5, 2 on the nap scale. Like, I just don't nap. I don't sleep that much as it is. So napping is far from anything that I do well.
My desire to nap is through the roof.
Yeah. Not the kid. It's tough.
You can't compute that high. It's not even him. It's the location.
In the sports. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You gotta go through the whole situation. So we need to factor that in.
If I was at like my parents' house, my grandparents' house, I'll fall asleep on the kitchen floor if I have to. I'm at my in-laws. I have to hold up. Like, I can't be a complete and utter douche. I can be a douche. I'm probably the douche that's there. Like, because there's always one at like a family Thanksgiving. Me being I'm sure I'm. If you can't spot the douche, you are the douche. I'll wear that. However, I'm not going to add to that. I can't take a nap, so it's probably at this point in my life, we'll say. I don't know. If the tryptophan gets a hold of you, everything else, you have too much vodka and all that too. I mean, I don't know. You'd probably say, we'll give myself a 49. Not good, but
you're right in between the middle of me and
speaking of that, Thursday's gonna be rough.
If the stars align correctly, then I will be.
I'll probably end up betting on the Bears game, and then I'll be yelling at the TV, and people will think I'm a psychopath. So that doesn't always look good at family events. Boomy, what's yours?
All right, so the one that I used to get stuck with, and that was kind of the cleanups part, right? I was never really big on, getting things set up. So the biggest part of the cleanup was taking the trash out. How are you guys on taking out trash, whether it's getting it from all the garbage cans to the container, getting it from the container in the garage to the road? What do you guys rate yourself? Because I'll be honest, guys, I'm a pretty damn good trash collector. And note on the top, I'm actually a really good trash burner. We used to burn our own garbage. So I'm going to give myself like a 77, 78.
I will say, as a trash collector at my in-laws, my problem is again, I don't have the wherewithal, the awareness in the trash collection game to just do it spontaneously. If I have a coach that says, "Hey, go run this play, take out this bag," run the triangle play or whatever you want to call it.
Yep,
I'd probably be relatively successful, and my rating would be higher. Motivation kills me in the trash collection. If I'm asked to do it, I will do it, and I will do it very well. So we'll say a 74. What potential very high.
I'm giving myself
awareness.
I'm gonna give myself like a 40. I get it to the garbage. After that, I don't know. I don't know what happens to it. So usually
whatever takes place.
Yeah. After that, it's up to the people that are in charge of the garbage. I'm never in charge. So
Matt, you'll like this. Zach and his family are also the only humans I know that own a trash compactor.
Yeah, it's good until it doesn't work that well. It kind of sucks. I would say don't get one.
That could.
You guys have had that thing for 20 plus years, haven't you?
I'm just waiting for it to break.
That could be really fun to screw around with.
Well, the worst thing is like my nephew likes to just hit buttons, and then just keeps turn it on, and it's kind of loud, so it gets to be quite annoying. But Matt, let's hear yours.
Well, I'll start with Maggie's. The one she wanted us to throw out was plate organization for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I would say I'm like an
efficiency organization, all of it. So you don't want to maximize your trips, and at least you want to get the most out of each trip to the buffet,
Yes.
so to say. You know what I mean? You don't want to create a bunch of extra dishes for people like Boomy who are good at doing the dishes.
Yep.
You don't want to do you don't want to miss out on anything that you're really desiring. So I don't know. I think organization is very important in making the great Thanksgiving meal. I'll say for myself, I'll probably say I'm an 81, and I think I might be a little bit. I should be better than you guys. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not throwing that out there, but experience. I've got a few extra Thanksgivings under my belt, and I think experience matters here. And being in different scenarios, and I've been at my grandparents, I've been at my house, I've been at my parents' house, I've done
different situations, different plates.
I've been at Maggie's parents' house, so it's I'm well versed in the Thanksgiving meal game. So I'm very good at eating, as you can see by my stature. I'm not a small person. I like to eat. I'm very good at consuming. I think part of that, though, is making sure that it's delivered in an efficient fashion. So I'm going to give myself a plate organization an 87.
I'm going 50. 87. I'm going to give myself a 51. Above, I'm like a little above average, barely. But I usually it gets just everything. I don't really, no order to it.
Yeah, I got to give myself, I'm not going to go above Matt, but I'm going to give myself an 83, and I'll explain why. I have borderline obsessive compulsive habits, and everything has to be in certain orders. So, and I've actually gotten a little bit better. I used, the other day at Zach's house for our family Thanksgiving, I actually used a slab of turkey to stop the gravy from, as a wall, to stop the gravy from penetrating other parts of the plate. I use it almost as a dam.
Yeah, I was going to say, we call that a turkey dam in my book.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm getting better. And the OCD has definitely helped me out. So I'm going to give myself an 83 with, when you play 2K and you have MLB The Show. I have a green arrow. My arrow's pointing up.
So 83, but plays more like an 86, 87.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I can get with that. Definitely.
All right, Matt, did you have one for us too?
Well, yeah. How about any sort of Thanksgiving entertainment? Whether it be a card game, a board game, a
no.
Okay,
whatever.
Matt, you know how I just said my arrow for organization was going up? My arrow for games is pointing way down because I used to be, we would sit and play catchphrase or play cards.
I wasn't a fan of that either.
When we were younger, me and Zach would go out and play football or basketball, and I've just lost all desire. I mean, I literally laid around with Zach next to me for 2.5 hours because I didn't want to get off the chair.
I'd much rather watch.
So I'm going to give myself. Man, I'm saying a 59. I'm on the verge of passing. If someone really pokes me and pushes me, then I'll get up and do it. But my best days are definitely in the past.
Mine's a 0. Don't ask me to play a game. I'm usually not about it.
Matt, you seem like a game guy.
Well, it depends. It's a crowd thing, and it's a crowd thing, and it's a game thing. At my in-laws, they're extremely, extremely nice people. They're the nicest people you've ever met.
I would also say that on my in-laws.
They really are, though. I do mean that. My family, though, is a little bit more wild. We do margarita Christmas. We do
those sandwich people. They'll get you.
It's right, exactly. I'm not gonna run away from my roots. So if we're doing Cards Against Humanity, which you're probably not going to do at a family, thing. It's just awkward and uncomfortable. I like that game. That's the kind of thing that you'll bring out some little gusto for me. There's this game. It's kind of Scrabble-ish. I think it's called Bananagrams, and it's like a word-spelling tile game.
No.
It comes in a banana pouch, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
My family played that too.
No.
Yeah, my wife's aunt is she's a teacher, and she's ridiculously phenomenal at that game, and she absolutely drags
a teacher
it.
should be good at that.
I play a game that I suck. We're right, but when I play
don't speak for all teachers.
When I play a game I suck at, my motivation plummets. I'm not giving myself anything more than a 59 in this category.
Matt, are you a flip the board over if you start losing kind of guy? Because I sure can be.
Time and place. If I'm
Yep.
playing Risk or if I'm in a Monopoly marathon with a bunch of my buddies, absolutely.
Forget me.
I'll ruin that. I'll ruin a 3-day game quicker than you can even.
I'm gonna need people to miss me with those games because I'm not. I'm there to watch TV and eat a bunch of food. But yeah, that was our everyday Madden ratings Thanksgiving edition. Let's end this show with a Boomie's wacky web story.
All right, boys. Of course, I had to keep this semi Thanksgiving related, so I had to give you.
Back to Tom's River turkeys again, are we?
Nope, they're probably being slaughtered and eaten in a couple days.
They're getting hacked
Thank
up
God.
out east.
All right, boys, but I got here some statistics of the most dangerous deep frying turkey accidents. So this was an article posted, and it says here from Fox News, every year deep fryers are responsible for, guess how many people die every year from deep frying a turkey?
How many?
There
I'm
are
gonna say
5.
17.
7, no, you're a little high. 5 people die, 60 injuries, and the destruction of 900 homes, more than $15 million in property damage every year. It also here lists the states with the most damage. It gives the top 5. Can you guys guess any of the ones that may be in the top 5?
I'm going to guess Florida is definitely on the list.
Florida is not on the list.
What?
Ohio?
Ohio is.
Oh.
I'm going to guess.
So there's one.
I'm going to go with the fine Republic of Arkansas.
No, they are not.
Unbelievable.
That is a little surprising.
What an upset. Arkansas.
So there's actually
both frying turkeys
one,
very well.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't tell
There's
me
technically
Illinois is
7
there.
because 2 of them, Illinois is second
God
with
damn it.
27 reports. Illinois is second. Texas is first, 38 reports of grease fires every year. Insurance claims, I'm sorry. Texas is 1. Illinois is second. Pennsylvania and Ohio are tied for third at 23. New York is fourth with 22. And South Carolina and Georgia claim 16 each.
Have you guys ever fried a turkey?
Never.
Never cooked one.
I've never even had fried turkey.
Oh, it's so good. It's very, very good. Very good.
That seems like something me and Zach
done it
just should not be allowed to do.
No, that
I
sounds
haven't
dangerous.
done it. I have not done it. My dad does it every now and then.
That's good.
But it's all displacement. You just you don't put too much oil in. Think about
Don't you just dunk the whole thing in? Isn't that how you do it?
when you drop 20 pounds of turkey into like burning hot oil, if you put too much oil in, it spills out.
Well,
The key is all you got to do is fill the pot up with water first. Drop your bird in. Make your measurement where a few inches below the top of the line.
It seems like a lot of work.
You know how much water to use.
Sounds like a lot
You know how much oil to use. It's really not that hard. It's really not.
So the next time your
like-
dad decides to fry a turkey, give us a call. Me and Zach will be over.
Yeah, we'll run it through. We can maybe we'll Periscope it, live stream it, Facebook Live it, something.
Love
We'll
it.
give something back to the people here.
But from
Absolutely.
everyone here at the TCF Morning Show, we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you all are having a little fun tonight on that night before Thanksgiving. Is a good night to go out with some old friends. Maybe hit up a.
Zach, can we get some Twitter updates from you tomorrow night or something?
Yes.
I've been trying to stay away from social media while I'm drunk because it gets a little dicey, especially when we're on the party bus.
Come on.
The party bus.
Are you
When
kidding?
I'm
It's
sitting at
hilarious.
It's funny.
I'm sitting at home bored at 10:30, 11 o'clock when the rest of my house is asleep. I could use a little dangle of a carrot that someone.
I'll give you a
else out
nice
there,
like 10. I'll give
spiraling
you
out
like
of
a nice
control.
10:30, 11 o'clock tweet when I'm
right.
still.
And
when I'm
Matt,
here.
if he's dry, I got a couple videos of him singing karaoke at the
There we go.
corner a couple years ago. I'll just send it to you.
And,
There we go.
I missed that this
There we
weekend.
go.
There was karaoke at the corner this weekend. I missed.
Could have sang your Rolex song. You knew every word to
Yeah,
that night.
So
They had.
maybe we got to turn Twitter notifications on for Zach. This
You
weekend.
Yes.
remember that song Rolex? They didn't have it as a karaoke
Ayo,
song.
Ayo.
They didn't make it actually as a karaoke song. I just sang it. I took a mic and I sung it. And no one really wanted me to. but that's how it goes.
He was commanding the room. Don't let him fool you.
I own the place. But thank you to our sponsors,
doubt that.
The Muddy Otter, Mitch and Hannah Prinas from the Lake of the Ozarks. They make handmade wood and pottery. They go to their website, themuddyotter.com. Go to their Facebook page, The Muddy Otter. Instagram, The Muddy Otter. Beautiful stuff from some beautiful people. Again, from Boomy at Boomy TCF. Matt at schools_01. I am Zach Lilia. You can follow me at ZLilia TCF. Follow the main page at typical_Chicago, Instagram, and Facebook, Typical Chicago Fans. Like I said, hopefully you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving, and we love you all.
Peace.
Go Lumberjacks.